Do you want to learn the best bidding strategy to use when you're starting your Google Shopping campaigns? I'm going to walk you through exactly what I do in this video, so let's go. Hey guys, Sam here from keycommerce.com, and today I'm going to show you the exact bidding strategy that I use when I start my Google Shopping campaigns. Now, let me cut to the chase. I always start with manual with enhanced CPC. Always. I don't start with automated bidding or any other strategy except for manual with enhanced CPC. I've found that manual bidding is the best strategy for starting shopping campaigns the quickest way possible and the cheapest way possible. There are a couple of reasons why I start with this strategy. One, it gives me more control at the start to act alongside the campaigns and the market. Two, it lets me be very granular and focus my bidding on the products that are working. And three, it stops Google from charging me obscene amounts per click at the start, and this is what can happen with automated bidding. So why don't I use automated bidding strategies from the very start? Because Google needs conversion data for its automated bidding. If you start your campaigns without this conversion data and you're using automated bidding, then Google doesn't have a waypoint. It doesn't know what it's doing, and it's going to bid all over the place, and you're going to spend a lot of money when you could easily just run manual campaigns and limit that spend and get the same clicks. I've honestly tried this a lot of different times, and this is what I've seen to work consistently. Manual bidding at the start. Okay, so let me jump into the account and show you exactly how I set this up. All right, guys, I'm now in the Google Ads account, and let's create our shopping campaign, and then we're going to go through the different bidding strategy that we use. So we're going to create it for sales. This is all fine. I'm going to go to shopping. It's going to pull in the feed from Merchant Center, and we're going to choose a standard shopping campaign. I'm just going to put it as test shopping, just so I know to delete it later for myself. That doesn't matter. So you're going to put in shopping campaign or what have you. This is the important bit, bidding and budget. So bidding, we're going to leave it on manual CPC, and we're going to check this. It says help increase conversions with enhanced CPC. This allows Google to have a little bit of automated bidding. They can increase or decrease the bids a little bit depending on their own data. I'm okay with that, but I still want to have full manual CPC. And maybe one of these is selected by default. You want to find this one, manual CPC. Budget. So generally, I like to start the campaigns. You want to be spending, I say $50 to $100 per day. I'm just going to put in $1 right now, just so that I can illustrate this for you. But yeah, $50 to $100 per day is generally what I like to start with. The real thing to be conscious of here is these campaigns, but they don't generate results straight away. It takes time to build up the data to optimize. If you have a good website and your conversion process is optimized, then it will be much quicker, much faster. Especially if you have reviews on your site and you're already getting conversions from Facebook ads. If you're starting from scratch, it's going to take a bit of optimization, guys. It's going to take an investment. And the reason why I recommend $50 to $100 per day is just because if you're only spending $1 per day, like I've got here, then you're going to get 1 click per day. And to have any meaningful data, it's going to take you 3 months. 1 click per day for 3 months, that's 90 clicks. It's just going to take a long time to get any data. But if you have $50 to $100 per day, if you're spending 50 cents to $1.50 per click, then it's just going to be much more quicker. And the work you do is just gonna get you to where you need to be more quickly. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that there for illustrative purposes. Campaign priority, you don't need to worry about this unless you have multiple campaigns. Turn off these, so we're not gonna use the search network or YouTube, Gmail, Discover. That's really important to concentrate that data into just the shopping network. That's all fine. Locations, make sure that you choose your location. This one's in Australia. Make sure you choose your location if it's the US. And make sure you check this one, people in or regularly in your targeted locations. Very, very important. I talk about this in a lot of videos. The short answer here, the short reason why I do this is because Google's going to show you for people outside your target locations. And for e-commerce, if someone's shipping to their house and they're in Australia, then that's good. But if they're in another country and they're not in Australia, then we don't want to ship to them, and this allows you to do that. So I go into more detail in other videos. I won't do that now, but yeah, that's what you want to do. Save and continue, and now it's going to go to this bit where we set up the ad groups. We're just going to do regular product shopping, single product campaigns. This is a whole other thing, showcase shopping. I might make a video on how to do those. That can be a really awesome strategy. I'm just going to put here all products. This is for the ad group. And then I bid. I like to start off with $1. Generally, it depends on the niche. Some niches are more competitive. You're going to adjust this anyway. The important part here is just put something like $1, maybe $1.50, but I would start with $1 and just see how it goes. Save. It's going to create the campaigns for us.
Here it is. Now, here's the really important part. The important thing, guys, is we start off with that manual CPC bidding strategy with enhanced CPC. What's really important is that we add this subdivision here. So we go down and select subdivided by item ID, select all the products, and scroll down to the bottom because it may not select all the products. So make sure you select them all. Continue to edit bids. Then click save. Now, what this does, it allows us to now bid individually for each individual product in that campaign. This doesn't matter at the start, but over time, and you'll see in my other video, the shopping bidding strategy, will actually show you how to manage the bids on an ongoing basis. This is really, really important, guys. So don't just start with manual CPC and leave it at that. You want to split out the campaigns like this, and then depending on the performance, depending on the return on ad spend, conversion value divided by cost, depending on the return on ad spend, you then want to manage those bids individually. That's really, really important, guys. So yeah, so that's how I set things up at the start. That's how I start things. I see how each product performs individually, and I'll adjust the bidding for each product individually. That's why we have manual CPC. You don't want to have the one bid for all products because there's going to be variation between products. No matter how tight your niche is and how closely aligned your products are, Google's just going to have different results per product. Trust me, that always happens. It's impossible for it to be the same for every product. Even if it's a little bit different, a tiny bit of variation, you still want to manage those on a product basis. Anyway, guys, that's how I start up the campaigns with the bidding. Hope that helps. Awesome.
Okay, guys, so when do we actually change to automated bidding? I personally like to get the campaign to 50 to 100 conversions per month before I swap that shopping campaign over an automated bidding strategy. And the bidding strategy I like to use is a target ROAS strategy. But it does mean that you need to know your break-even ROAS to set that in the actual shopping campaign. And guys, listen to me very carefully. Don't just use the break-even ROAS as the target ROAS in that campaign. The break-even ROAS is what you need to break even. And you don't want your ads to just break even. You want to make a profit. We want profits, people. So I like to add 10 to 50% on top of that break-even ROAS as my target ROAS in the account. And really, I don't have a fixed rule here. I like to add it in, leave it for a few weeks, and watch how it performs. Your goal here, guys, is to give Google a benchmark to try and hit. You're trying to find a balance between profitability, which is how much profit you make per conversion, and the actual volume of conversions. At the end of the day, the balance between these two variables is going to result in more profit in your bank account at the end of the month. So you want to get as many sales as possible at the maximum profit per conversion without decreasing that volume of sales so much that it decreases the total volume of profits at the end of the month. It's a balancing trick and it takes time to master. Keep in mind, and this is really important, guys, don't go changing your bidding strategy every single week. You need to give it a few weeks, even a whole month. Leave it, let it cook, let it get all the data optimized, and then you will start seeing results. Okay guys, so that's how I start the bidding strategy for my shopping campaigns. If you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments. Any feedback, if I'm doing good stuff here, if you want to see more content, what type of content, leave it in the comments below. And guys, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. Other than that, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.